What?
Spazzy's dead.
Do the thing.
No! The moment's passed.
No. What? No!
It's unfortunate, Colin. This is the way the world works.
Yeah, man. 2020. Welcome to Source Tonight with KawlunDram.
Thanks, gamers. Also, the background video.
To kick off our 24-hour charity stream for the Children's National Hospital.
Yeah, that's for some
Give
reason.
it up for tonight's guest. BriHard.
I only have 2 hours of sleep.
Oh, I had. Oh well. I don't know why the you know what? I'm just gonna do the.
You know, that syncs up pretty well with this Demon Souls speedrun I'm watching.
Yeah, there you go. That was my funny bit. That was my XD. I wanted yeah.
Congratulations, Colin. You're making me proud every day.
You know, I'm just here to please. I'm just here to you know. Hi.
Yes.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Source Tonight, where I try and fix the background of the stream real quick here. Let me just do a little bit of something. There we go. Thank God we finally got that figured out. I
finally get to fulfill my dream of being a late night sidekick.
Yeah, you get to
just laugh at your jokes. And if you have any like easy pot shot jokes, you make them at me, and I'm like, all right.
Ever since I was a little boy, I always wanted to be Andy Richter. Also, yeah, I dug up an entire electric piano just for this intro. But let's get to the favorite part of every late night show is the monologue. It's the let's do the monologue. All right.
I forgot we were on Twitch. I thought we were on YouTube.
We're on twitch.tv / or it's / sourcecast. How about that PS5? The last time I had a console with no games, it was the PS4.
Oh!
I went to the GameStop to buy an Xbox Series X, and then when I got home, it was an Xbox One X because the naming convention is dumb and I hate it. Why do they call it the Nintendo Switch? I never turn it off.
God, but I can turn off the TV and I'm done with this shit. God.
Did you hear about this, folks? Let me read a headline. Let me do the the Jay Leno thing where I read off a funny headline. Marvel's Avengers didn't sell as expected, says Square Enix. Wow, I can't believe Square Enix is gonna lay off like hundreds of people because of this terrible blunder of theirs.
God.
Colin.
Colin.
All right, everybody calm down, stop your clapping. Let's get on the couch. Let's get on the comfy couch. Oh, also Rivers gave us $25 and he says, thanks for always being so badass in the Discord. Love you guys. I feel like a lot of people would disagree with my stance being badass, but thank you very, very, very much. Spazzy, how do you feel about charity as a whole?
I think it's just a way to make the weak weaker and continuing. You know, I'm very kind of Randian in my my outlook on life, and you just got to step on the poor. I don't understand why we're even doing this.
So today's Black Friday. And I was stuck in line with like 30 other people just trying to buy Brian Wilson and Van Dyke Park's Orange Crate instrumentals on vinyl record. And and I was like, man, I hope I don't get sick. But you know what? There's a lot of people out there who are sick right now, and that is why we are doing this.
Man, that was you. I mean, for this being your first late night show, that's why you got this gig, because that transition, flawless.
Thank you. I thank you, Andy Richter. But it's one of those things where we're in what, month 9 of lockdown. It's really rough. I'd like to work again, though as you can see, I've transitioned into my new job as a late night host. So I guess, I guess that's fine too. But not everyone is as fortunate. In fact, Brian and I have a very close friend, and he will be on stream in 2 hours with me to play Wolfenstein Youngblood, and he actually had COVID. This is not a bit. This is not a funny haha goof. He was hospitalized and on the ventilator.
Yep.
And just to prove the seriousness of the situation, and so that is why we're doing it. Not for people like Corgi, but today, I mean, we're doing it for the kids because the thing about COVID, I mean, we're so many months in, and yet there's still so much misinformation about how this illness works. And so many people like to focus on how it affects older generations of people, but I mean, kids are also plenty immune to this kind of stuff too. I know plenty of kids when I went to school that they would get the flu and they'd be out of school for like a week and a half because it would just screw up their system. So, we gotta take care of our future. They are what is going to push us forward, or at the very least, when global warming kicks in, they'll be underground making all of our iPads. Either way, we need to.
I understand, Colin, that the children are our future.
Yes.
We'll teach them well, and we'll let them lead the way.
Yes, I've been to Epcot once. I know a thing or two about the future. This is the worst late night show ever.
That wouldn't be if you see you need more bits, right? Like we're talking about.
We need like
in the year 2000. You just go straight to that.
We need to do the Conan thing where we have the money shot Lincoln.
Oh man, you know what we should have done?
What?
This is and we should not be talking about this on air because we're just giving away our ideas. Is for Black Friday we should have gone for people that were in line and just interviewed them, just ask them questions about the PS5.
Yeah, we should have just gone to Best Buy and just like chilled out, just like with a laptop and a camera. And, hey guys, welcome to the live stream. I'm in line to get a new Sony Bravia. Do they even still make Sony Bravias?
I would have asked about the Vita and treated it like it's just coming out and it was a fever dream.
Hey, you guys got any of those Vita memory cards? I heard they're a little pricey. Oh, I guess I could have asked for Xbox memory cards. That's the new thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right,
those are the new Vita memory cards.
That's the end of our funny and hilarious monologue. So let's get to just like the actual
to the stuff that's going to be even worse.
Yeah, it's gonna be this is if this was Letterman, this would be me sitting at my desk throwing pencils at Paul Schaefer. So what games have we been playing this week, gamers? Let's start with our special guest who is on the couch, no introduction, BriHardGaming.
I've been replaying just a shit ton. I got a Series X, so I'd been playing a little bit of Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, which is stupid fun. I just bought Yakuza Like a Dragon. I have yet to play that because that's not in yet. I don't know what else I'm playing, honestly. I just beat Age of Calamity. False advertising. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah?
I've been telling a few people that game was completely falsely advertised, and it's it's astonishing how many people's opinion or like interest in that game drops when they find out it's not canon. Yeah, I ain't got much else outside that. Remember, we're working off 2 hours of sleep brain, but
Like,
I don't know.
But I think it's kind of amazing, right? That people are upset at the game not being canon when every Zelda game has a different canon. It's not like there's like a sacred Zelda text. It's like, yeah, it's some fun universe.
What do you mean the timeline isn't like cement? What do you?
Yeah, just like play a game and have fun with it. It doesn't.
Nah, man, there's like 50 links. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Oh, someone's asking how Virgil is. Virgil is very fun. I haven't had a chance to play the game as much as I would have liked to, but from like I've played like 8 missions with Virgil, and he is very fun. Having a mid-air stinger is one of the most broken things I've ever thought. I never thought they would have done it. First of all, I mean, Nero kind of has that. Outside that, no, Virgil's fun. It's just like, hey, it's kind of just Virgil again, except now he can explode into V. I wish he had a new weapon. I jokingly said I wish he had Virgil's car from like DMC Devil May Cry. It would have been a badass weapon.
The question is Virgil worth $540?
Oh God. Well, how motivated are you?
Well, that's your question to answer, buddy.
If you're motivated, then definitely.
Oh, we got sound the donation alarm. I should probably plug the keyboard back in. APC Cypher donated $10 and said, "I heard Colin say Epcot," and I clapped.
I've noticed that the donation goal is oddly suspicious. It is very close to the price of a Series X, Colin. Care to elaborate?
I want to buy a Series S and 2/3.
It's actually, all kidding aside, it's symbolic of the fact that if we were all putting money to a system that we don't even need, to things like COVID research, to treatment of children, to also like the world would be a better place. So that's why we chose that number, not because it was an arbitrary.
Yeah, dude, we could all be playing Virgil right now.
Oh shit! Wait, guys, all right, I got this.
By the way, Gecko4 asked if you can ask Super Smash Brothers related question. Yeah, we might not answer it. Although if you ask it with a tip, we will have to answer it, no matter how much Colin doesn't want to. Guys,
this keyboard has an applause,
and we haven't been using it. That sounds like you're flushing a toilet. I'm sorry, man.
I know it does because it's a shitty Casio from like 20 years ago. All the samples. What's this thing? We got a helicopter.
It really doesn't sound like a helicopter.
It doesn't. We have a telephone. Hello? Judge? We have a bird.
I can't even hear that.
We have the seashore. Oh, that one's just soothing. Oh, that was it's a very short sample. What is birth noise?
Hell yeah.
I don't. Oh, that one's bad. What the fuck? Oh, we have the gunshot one. Hey, Mom, look, I'm playing Call of Duty. We have a drum set.
That don't sound like drum. Okay, it does sound like drum.
It's like that thing in Duck Game you can do, where you can just, like...
Rivers wants you to play the Seinfeld theme with the gun.
I don't actually know how to play the piano. That's the... I don't know if you caught on.
I don't care, Colin.
Oh, shit! Hang on. Spazzy, say a joke.
Nah, man, I don't got any of those. That was good. That was good.
Take it or leave it, I guess.
Ooh, that one's good. It's like a synth drum. It's like a
Yeah, it's like Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. That's exactly what that is.
yeah. I can feel it, Collins in the air tonight.
All right, now we have our intro. We should probably have done this before this started.
Oh yeah, we should have totally.
Collins on the air tonight.
Ooh. Hey, also, by the way, this keyboard has oh, Huff gave us $5. Oh shit, what was the applause one again? There it is.
Now it just sounds like rain.
I had the chance between this donation or buying Garfield Cart lasagna bundle on Steam. I chose this. Do a funny. Colin, poorly sing a random 2 measures from a Sonic, and then slam your fist into the desk. Thanks, babe. Yes, I wrote this as cringy as possible, as I possibly could. Oh God, what's a? I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep down on Pumpkin Hill. Why is there so many drum sets?
Ooh, I can buy Among Us for $3.99.
Bro, I can buy a PS5 for $689.
Steal, bro. That is a steal.
Steal.
Oh man. Colin, how are you going to continue this for 2 hours? I've already managed to continue this for 20 minutes.
I mean,
we can make it work. Did you guys know that this keyboard also has pre-recorded song samples in them? So I can just do this. I can just play It's just the fucking Star Wars theme. Episode 9, Rise of Cum. Hark, the dead talk, and also, Ejak. Palpatine rises from his grave, and he says, "Man, this franchise sucks."
Synergy.
What was it, Colin? You and I had like a big Star Wars talk like a month or two ago.
Yeah, we were talking about how badass Star Wars is.
We were talking about how fucking great, like, the entirety of that series hinges upon Palpatine being really happy.
Like, let's be real for a second, right? Like, Episode 9, it doesn't matter what you think of it, because it's really, like, it could be good, it could be bad, but there's one thing for sure, it is badass. Palpatine is so cool.
It'd be fun just to watch Episode 1 and Episode 9 and just try to, like, just have somebody watch those two and just be like, connect the dots. What do you think happened? This is the first, this is the last one. How did we get here?
I mean, you could. Like, I wouldn't approve of it. But, no, we were just talking about how the entirety of those movies are, like, very sporadic in quality, except when it comes to Palpatine, in which case it's like a 10 out of 10.
How have we not lost viewers? How have we not lost viewers yet? How have we kept this going?
People are here for the content. This is the content that people are tuning in for.
Oh shit! And we're doing this. I gotta turn the piano off. We're doing this just because I really didn't want to be bad at Mario Kart on stream. It's the only reason why we're doing this talk show. Oh my god. Oh lord.
So many things we could be talking about that are, actual topics of discussion.
Spazzy, did you play anything this week?
Playing with the keyboard. Still playing Luigi's Mansion. really slowly working my way through Luigi's Mansion.
You should be playing Hyrule Warriors because of, you know, the thing.
You know, the thing. I've been playing that too. It's, you know,
Have you been playing in co-op?
it's fun. I know that's you know, maybe a hot take. It's fun. I don't want to be too controversial.
I don't want to be political, but
I don't want to be political, but Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is a fun game. Yeah, I've been doing it in co-op, and one thing I will say is I am not sensitive at all to things like frame rate changes. It's not something that I care about at all. When you're playing that game in co-op, man, that thing chugs though.
yeah,
like it is.
That's what I've heard.
It is. Like you feel like I mean, I'm kind of nostalgic. It reminds me of playing Mega Man games on the NES, just because everything just freezes. You know, I think it's kind of a retro throwback.
The insane slowdown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that game's frame rate in single player surprisingly not as bad as you would think it is outside that first stage, but I've seen some people say that the co-op is pretty much on par with single player's first stage.
Special internet fun celebrity Ryo says, oh my god, hang on, I
gotta choke a kid real quick. Be right back.
No, we can't do that because this is the children's charity thing. Ryo, he donated $25 and he said, I wanted Colin to be bad at Mario Kart on stream. What do I have to donate to see that happen? Well, if you want to see me be bad at video games, the Wolfenstein Youngblood stream is up in like 90 minutes, but also later tonight at 2 a.m., where after having been awake for, I don't know, like 20-something hours on 4 hours of sleep, I will be playing the multiplayer component of Geist with Nantenjex. So,
Hell yeah.
So stick around for that. But until then,
I don't know. I think we're giving away too much up front, man. That should be the kind of crown jewel of this whole stream.
I think the most disappointing thing, by the way, about this applause keyboard is that, like, it's just different, like, octaves of people clapping. I really wish, like, with the drum set where they have all different noises, like, on the different keys, I really wish they had one that's just like, woo! Yeah! You know, that... yes! Just, like, people cheering in the background.
Right.
It'd be great, but no, it's just
Hey,
different.
gamers, is there anything I should buy on the Steam?
On the Steam?
On the Steams?
On the Steam?
On the Steam Dams?
Are there, like, games on sale?
Man, there's every season Steam just has a different sale. So right now it's the autumn sale.
I've been using...
There's never not a Steam sale.
I've been using Steam for so long, I didn't even notice. Unironic suggestion, like Earth Defense Force Iron Rain, or even like Earth Defense Force 5. Spazzy, do you enjoy like garbage?
That's all I play.
Like just like silly nonsense?
Players like you love Sonic Mania, Skyrim, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, Dead Cells, Slap City. All right. I see you, Steam.
But yeah, I would. But have you ever played any of the Earth Defense Force games?
I have not played any of the
I feel
Earth
like
Defense.
you should get like 4.1 or something. I feel like you'd actually get a huge kick out of that.
Let me see what it is. Can I just type in EDF, or do I actually have to? Yeah, there we go.
Type in Earth. We'll do it later. We got a show to run.
I mean, do we?
we do. All right, fine.
You run the stream.
Fine.
I chime in with witty banter, if and when appropriate.
Fine. I played the campaign of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and it was fine. It was okay. And that was a voice crack. But, yeah, it was very okay. It's very fun. Have either of you, fellow gaming brethren, played the campaign of, like, the Modern Warfare 2019, or really any Call of Duty game?
I have played a few campaigns in my time. Yes.
I've done one or two co-op campaigns.
So, the Modern Warfare 19 was kind of like a weird departure for the series because it's like it's very serious. It's very it's borderline misery porn because it's just it's a game about war criminals doing war criminal things.
It doesn't end with like a bunch of battleships and the flag.
No, it doesn't. It ends with the opening of COD 4. Actually, it's really weird, but yeah, that seemed to be like the major complaint. But overall, like I really enjoyed Modern Warfare 2019. Like, because it was like just for the first time in a long time, like regarding any of the COD campaigns, there was like a plot, there was like characters, the level design was really good, and it was supplemented by the fact that like the movement and the shooting in Modern Warfare is like also really good. But it's very obvious that when they made Black Ops Cold War, they wanted to go for the polar opposite of that. So Black Ops Cold War it's still good. It's still like a very, very fun campaign. I don't think there's like a single moment in the entire campaign where I was like, wow, this is like not fun. But it's so incoherent and ridiculous. And I can't believe it's a real thing that exists. It's also like 4 hours long.
I might rent it then.
Yeah, you can beat it in like in an afternoon. It is super nutty. I like there's this one level called Desperate Measures, and that seems to be the level that every single person, like all the big reviewers who have played it, that seems to be the level they praise, because it's like, oh, it's like a stealth level where you're given the option to like poison a guard or blah 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 yada yada yada. But it's also a level where like the most ridiculous amount of shit happens in the entire campaign. It opens with you playing as a double agent, cosplaying basically as a Russian general, like in Moscow, like in a government building, and then you're like called into a big meeting hall, and just Gorbachev is sitting there at the table, which, by the way, the game takes place in 1981. Was Gorbachev even, like, premier of the Soviet Union in 1981?
I guess we'll have to do some research.
Spazzy, would you know? You were, like, alive back then.
81, you said?
Yeah, in 81.
No, because he definitely didn't... No, yeah, it was definitely the mid-80s.
Yeah, I just looked it up. President of the Soviet Union, 1990. So yeah, that's way off.
It says he was the general secretary of the Communist Party from 85 to 91.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, you go into a meeting hall.
Probably a public figure of some sort, I'd imagine.
All the I just saw Chernobyl and I thought it was a good show. Anyway, so you're in a meeting room with this guy, and across from you is this character Kravchenko, who's from the first Call of Duty Black Ops, which is already kind of funny because you're like, oh, he's back. But then also sitting across from you is a younger version of the character Zakayev, who is like the main villain of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, a completely different sub-series of Call of Duty franchise.
When did this become Fast and the Furious?
Yeah, like they're expanding like the Call of Duty cinematic universe. And it's very silly, it's very funny because you just don't expect it. And then all of a sudden, so in Black Ops 1, you meet JFK, and he's just like, we're in grave danger of the communists. Our collective, a very own way of life is at risk. And Gorbachev says exactly what I just said, word for word, except he switches communist with capitalists. And it's so dumb because it's like, it's so stupid because the only reason why this scene exists is not for plot. It's just so Call of Duty fans who have been keeping up with every single one of these games, and I do mean every single one of these games, because now we're reaching into, like, you don't even need to be familiar with you don't even just need to be familiar with Black Ops, you now also need to be familiar with Modern Warfare. And
since this stream is for the children and for the health of the children, and not just their bodies, but we want to enrich their minds.
yes.
So Gorbachev was a secretary of the Central Committee in 1981, and the Central Committee of the Communist Party of the former Soviet Union obviously was the executive leadership of the party. So he was part of that body. So there are reasons people would go to him. So I don't know. I don't want to vouch for it, but I have no reason to write off the historical accuracy of the Call of Duty games. They seem pretty legit.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing that really, like, irks me about this level, though, that I don't like. This is where things get just a little silly, just a tad silly. So this is Black Ops. This is the Cold War, right? Like,
ice powers.
Yeah, exactly. No, this is like, there's not supposed to be, like, boots on the ground, like, fighting. In this same level, you play as 2 American soldiers and you gun down, like, 70 people in this building that Gorbachev was in not, like, 10 minutes ago. In the middle of Moscow. Like, is the Soviet Union's, like, definition of Cold War must be really fucking lenient at that point. Because I feel like any other nation would be like, wow, that's kind of fucked up. Wonder what that was about. What is that, like 70 armed military guards just on the ground? Damn, those counter operations, those secretive spies, let me tell you. It's very goofy. There's another level where you're in, like, Nevada or New Mexico, and there's just a bunch of, like, Russian Spetsnaz running around. And you're just like, what? How did this happen? How did we get to this point? And it makes no sense. It's very, I don't know. The whole campaign is just very goofy. I obviously they're not, I don't think they want you to take it so seriously. But ultimately my big problem with it is that, it's way too short. It's clear they had to make this in, like, a year. So,
Colin, we need less Call of Duty synopsis and more jokes.
So,
sorry,
they introduce more mechanics, and then they just don't go anywhere. And rent it.
We need more jokes. What do you call a pig that does karate? Pork chop.
Hang on, the keyboard isn't even plugged in. Keyboard wasn't even plugged in, Andy. Hang on a second. Hey, BriHardGaming. Do you have any funny quips or jokes you want to share?
No. At this point, it would just be mean.
Okay.
You got it.
I hear that's what really keeps the kids engaged nowadays. Are those long, kind of awkward pauses of silence? It's just nothing.
Well,
because that way they can. Because the thing is, they can fill in their own narratives. Then. That's the genius behind it.
God.
I think Discord is, like, killing it, but I've been spamming the fun. Hang on, I'll just do it myself.
So hey, we hadn't lost any viewers until you talked extensively about a Call of Duty campaign.
Are you sure about that? Because we actually went up on my end. We went from
on my end. It went from, like, 18 to 13.
Awkward.
Hey guys,
can we put that on the keyboard?
Hey guys.
Awkward soundbite.
Call of Duty.
Duty.
Woo! Yeah.
God, it really is a Family Guy joke.
NCAA football, getting some live Twitter updates. Ducks at Beavers. I do not care about college football, but I will tell you something. I had a friend when I lived in Orlando. Actually, I had several friends, not trying to brag, but one of them was the video game tester for EA. And here's the thing: being a video game tester is an awful, unforgiving, just really crappy job. And he would always come home and play video games. And he would always come home and play. Why are you playing like the same games you were testing? Because he was testing Madden and NCAA and shit like that. Because it was at Tiburon Studios in Orlando. And he said, because all day you're playing and you're trying to break the game, and they have you do like one scenario over and over and over and over and over again. With like crazy crunch conditions and all this stuff. He's all like, but then like you never play the game. It's like you're always it's like if you're working at a restaurant and you don't eat all day, you're like, I'm so fucking hungry, I'm looking at food all day. So he had that. But the point of this was that so one of his days was just so I don't know if you've played any of the EA Sports games, especially the college games like NCAA football, but every week the college newspaper comes out and gives you like little headlines and stuff just so you can see who won what games or whatever, and they were all they were all kind of fill in the blank templates. So it'd be like team A dominates team B, and then they would just put A and B. But since there are hundreds of NCAA teams, they literally had to go over all the possibilities to see like what would be inappropriate.
Spazzy, where is this going?
It's just wait for it. It's funny.
Oh.
Because it's also a tale about the industry, which people like because we're talking about gaming and gamers. Yeah. All right.
Okay. I believe you.
So I'm just saying. So yeah, the whole point of this is that he had to spend an entire day looking to make sure things didn't happen. Like he had a whole list of them. I wish I remembered most of them, but like a lot of shit with the Beavers. That's what I'm thinking. Dominating Beavers, penetrate Beavers defense. Like the Beavers had to be taken out of a lot of them. This would have been a lot funnier if I remembered all the actual punchlines. See, that's another thing, kids. If you don't remember the punchline of the jokes, don't tell them.
Oh shit! I got a phone call. Hang on a second.
Oh, the Gamecocks. That's right.
Hello?
So yeah, the Gamecocks were the other team.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tell him. Hey, Spazzy.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
No, because that was the thing. It was Cox penetrate Beavers defense.
Oh,
that was the perfect headline.
Let me just. Oh, wait, fuck! I forgot to do the. Oh, there we go. That's so much better. This is what is this? Drum set 6? That's so much better. That's so much better. That's
so what frosty beverage is everyone enjoying, or warm beverage depending on your mood for the evening?
I'm drinking green apricot orange tea.
I am also drinking some tea. I don't know what it is. I just it was in a cup and I'm starting to drink it. That's
Brian,
how I live my life. I find something on the floor or on a table and I consume it. It's what it is.
Brian, what are you drinking?
Depression.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You almost had it.
Okay, there we go.
No, I don't have any kind of beverage with me because I woke up to do this and I'm like I could hear my family watching more Trump propaganda and I'm like I'm not about to deal with this before this Source Gaming thing.
I don't mean to get political, but I really enjoyed Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Like, I thought it was like a pretty fun campaign, nonetheless. Man. Oh yeah, there's that new Sam and Max game coming out. Well, not new, but it's the old Telltale game, but it's like remastered.
It's new to you?
It is new. It is new. You know what? The graphics are new. It's a new game. It's a new release.
God damn. They really can't just do it for anything.
There's this one drum sound effect, and it just sounds like, I don't know how many of you are Mac users, but it sounds like the error noise when like you computer a little too hard on a Mac computer.
Hey guys, remember when we broke the news that Bit Trip Runner is coming back?
Hey, remember when
First
Nintendo
gaming
Everything
system.
did that like 12 months before, well, 12 hours before we actually posted about it?
Listen, we had the scoop, all right?
Oh, that sounds like a Mac crash noise too. I feel like I've heard a lot of these samples in like every video game ever.
I was gonna say it sounds like Title Goose Game shit.
Oh, it totally is. It totally is like the not even that, just like Duck Game and like I feel like this whistle noise in particular, or whatever the hell it is in like one of those old like Pentium tech demos from the 1990s.
Bro, it was in Star Fox Adventures. Whoa. Man,
Oh yeah, there's like Doom sound effects in that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've seen a game with more stock sound effects than like Star Fox Adventures.
Hey, do your best Crystal impression.
No, 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 no,
That's pretty good. Spot
no.
on.
No, I disagree, honestly. I am not a furry, you see. I'm not about to continue rhyming.
Ooh, did you know that Mila Jovovich is heading to Monster Hunter World's Iceborne?
Yes,
Because
unfortunately.
synergy.
That's crazy.
You don't have to tell us. It was like a given, like the minute they announced that movie.
Is that the first time that like well, not the first time ever, but it's been a long ass time since I've seen like a real ass person in a video game. You know what I mean?
No.
Unless it's based off an actual property, obviously.
No,
And
but
Keanu Reeves and Cyberpunk.
oh, true. Well, that's not out yet. But like, yeah, those are
It's on Mortal Kombat, like.
Ronald Reagan is real. It seems like this year all that's been coming back. I gotta say, it like there was like a big. Remember, like at in the late like 360 PS3 era, where just like, you know, you could get like Beyond Two Souls, and there's just like it's Willem Dafoe. Like that's just it. It's just Willem Dafoe and Ellen Page.
Yeah, dude, I played Death Stranding.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad video game stunt casting has like come back. I kind of missed that.
Man, Death Stranding is like probably one of the best cases you could make for like people should really stop hiring actors in video games just because they're actors.
No, just keep doing it.
No.
Hey, if you want to be a legitimate big boy art form and form of media, you got to play with the big boy.
I don't like how you said that. It was all like whispery and. What are you trying to imply?
I'm just trying to say it's sexy, like you told me to.
Yeah, that's right.
With the big boys now, bitch.
Anyway, I guess that's the end of the what games did we play this week segment.
What games did we play? Now put some stuff on the keyboard, and then we can sample that. And every time we do it, we'll just
I need to
play the sound bit.
I really wish I had a smaller version of this Casio. It's a little too big. It's just like this massive thing. Oh my God, Jeff Keighley was in Death Stranding.
So was Junji
So was Conan O'Brien. Yeah.
The real Jeff Keighley are the friends we made along the way.
So were.
Oh God! Oh
employees.
no, gamers! Let's talk about the VGAs, the TGAs, the GAs. Let's talk about the GAs because the nominees went up last week, and
yeah, it's just,
how do we feel about the nominees of the Last of Us 2 awards?
I don't know, man. Didn't Naughty Dog win some sort of voted upon award, kind of the precursors? Is
Golden Joystick Awards a voting thing, or do they have judges?
I believe it's voting.
Let's find out. Golden Joysticks, because I don't know what the hell the deal with those are. Presented by Games Radar Plus.
Are they like the Golden Globes to the Oscars that are the Game Awards?
Well,
can we glean anything from this?
Let's be real. Let's be real for a minute. The all of these gaming award shows are not that fucking prestigious.
Not at all. And
they're not even that close.
They are mostly advertising. And I would be shocked to find out there isn't some form of payola involved.
Also known as the People's Gaming Awards, is a video game award ceremony. It awards the best video games of the year, as voted for originally by the British general public, but can now be voted on by anyone online. They've been doing this since 1983. Oh my God! Wait, they've been doing video game awards since 1983? Alright, we gotta talk about the winners of the 1983 video game awards.
Okay, wait. Like Miss Pac-Man?
Okay, I'm gonna say the category, and I'm gonna tell you the games, alright? And then you're gonna tell me. It's gonna be a fun little game. You can tell me.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, we're boomer enough. We can do this. Alright. Best Arcade-Style Game of the Year. The nominees are Arcadia, Manic Miner, Penetrator, and Galaga. Which do you think won?
The one with the word arcade in it. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
It was Manic Miner.
Oh.
Damn.
For Strategy Game of the Year, you have Football Manager, The Hobbit, Planet Invasion, and Scrabble.
Football Manager.
The Hobbit.
Oof, man, 1983's The Hobbit. I never give it the respect it deserves, man.
Best Original Game of the Year. Ant Attack. Pissed. Just P, 3 S's, and a T. Pissed, like psst. A game called Additums. And Splat. What do you think?
I'm going Splat.
It was Additums.
Oh, we should probably not double up on the same answer.
Software House of the Year, as in like developer. Imagine Software, Llamasoft.
Dude, I wish we called them software houses still. That's
it's very good. Yeah, right. Llamasoft, Ultimate Play the Game, which didn't that later become Rare? Yes, they did. And Melbourne House. Guess who won Developer of the Year?
Melbourne House.
Which one was the llama?
Llamasoft.
Yeah.
It was Ultimate Play the Game.
Ah.
And then Game of the Year for 1983. Game of the Year. The nominees are Arcadia, Manic Miner, The Hobbit, and Jetpack.
I'm not going against The Hobbit again. But would they really double up on The Hobbit? I mean, it was a big year for The Hobbit. The Hobbit.
Let's just say Jetpack.
It was Jetpack.
Hell yeah, mother.
All right. Can we go to can we go to 96? I feel like 96 is a good year.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do it.
Oh, in 1987 slash 90. Wait, what? 1987 slash 88. I guess they just started like bunching up years after a while. Game of the year
there weren't
went.
that many games.
Yeah, Game of the Year went to Outrun.
That's awesome.
In 86, it was Gauntlet. That's pretty good.
That's, yeah. Nice.
88, 89 was Operation Wolf.
You ever played Operation Wolf?
Yeah, it's good. I played it on the arcade cabinet too, with like the Uzi, and they have like an actual like recoil mechanism in it.
Oh, that sounds like something that Sony just invented for a controller.
Yeah, right. Oh, also in 1988, 89, they added the soundtrack of the year award, and it went to Bionic Commando.
I bet Capcom has a lot of those.
Wait, what? Okay, so in 89, 1990, Game of the Year went to The Untouchables, like based on the movie.
Elliot Ness. Okay.
It's all right. Let's. You said 96, right?
Yeah, I think 96 will be a good one.
Okay, it's 96/97. So
Fucking better.
all right. Oh, they don't have the nominees. I just have to tell you what they are. Wait. Oh my. Okay, some of these categories are they're something. Let me tell you. Best review writer, Ed Lomas, CVG. Best looking pages went to Sega Saturn magazine showcases.
Those are some nice pages.
Those are some nice pages. Best software house went to Sony.
Yeah, 96, 97 is an interesting year because it's when Sony entered the market.
Oh, I guess they split it up. I guess in 96, 97, software house just meant publisher. Because there's also a best development team, and that went to Rare.
For the Donkey Kongs.
No. Favorite game character went to Lara Croft. Scoop of the year went to GoldenEye. I don't know what the fuck scoop of the year means.
Maybe they misspelled scope.
The best scope I've ever seen in a video game. Best ad went to Tekken 2. I would love to know which Tekken 2 ad, but there you go. Most original game is Parappa the Rapper. I can't argue with that.
Oh, fucking yeah!
Fuck yeah. Holy shit.
Well earned.
I pog-champed in the Café de Paris in November 1997.
Fucking kick punch chopping over here.
Yeah. Best sounding game went to Wipeout 2097.
Bro, but Parappa was right there.
Yeah, right? Best this is gonna rustle some jimmies. Best looking game, Super Mario 64.
I mean, at the time, it was pretty impressive. A lot of polygons.
Best PC
Big
game,
balls.
as voted by Computer and Video Games, was Quake. Yeah. Nintendo Magazine Best N64 Game went to Super Mario 64.
Oh.
Yeah, what a shocker. This one's really sad. Sega Saturn Magazine Best Saturn Game is Fighters Megamix.
Ooh.
That one's kind of rough. PlayStation Plus. Wow, it's been around for that long. PlayStation Plus Best Game went to Resident Evil. And then Game of the Year went to Mario 64.
I was about to say, in the PlayStation magazine?
Yeah, in the PlayStation magazine. And then they just didn't have another one of these until 2002.
Okay.
You can't top Mario 64. If anybody wants a particular year in the 80s or mid 2000s, let us know, and Colin will totally read it.
Yeah, 2004. All right, buddy. The nominees are back. This Wikipedia page is like very weird about which games they actually show the nominees for. And
I don't know what scoop of the year means. Is it like a magazine got a scoop? Like, is it some
exclusive screenshots
remember?
of GoldenEye's 00? Well, you would think for scoop of the year, if they were talking about like wow, what a scoop, like what a headline, you would think they would credit like the person and the magazine and the actual thing itself.
I don't understand. Like maybe it's some sort of weird express, because this is British
maybe it's like some weird limey speak for hype.
Yeah, like an exclusive or something.
Oh shit! I actually started typing "scoop" into Google, and it said like British slang. So I guess hang on, let's find out what is let's find out, man. Scoop. No, that's not it. That doesn't sound right.
I mean, I see it in okay. There's a Cali term in Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, that's what I also saw too. Yeah, I mean, like, you can use scoop to refer to an exciting news story. Yeah, but like,
well, in Irish slang, for a pint of beer.
Okay. Oh my God! There's like, now I see. Scoop is slang for a large, quick gain as of money. So like biggest like smash hit.
Yeah.
That seems pretty objective for an award show.
I mean, it also seems very casually phrased for an award show. So
Ryan Bowman just donated, and by just I mean 10 minutes ago, donated. I just noticed there's a 1337 donation amount button. You guys know your maymays. Yes, we do. Thank you very much for the 25. Man, we're already up to like $90. We're like one fifth of the way there. Oh, thank you, Archer, Ryu Archer 29. Very, very, very awesome. All right, so 2004. Let's do it. Ultimate Gaming Hero. The nominees are Master Chief, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Lara Croft.
2004? It's Halo 2. 2004 is when Halo 2 was out, so I'm going to say Chief.
I would go with Chief, right?
He's a little newer, but remember, it's already Halo 2, and that was kind of, I don't know.
Wasn't Lara Croft already kind of waning by then?
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't at her peak anymore. Like, it was,
but again, people do be horny sometimes.
True, they do be horny.
It really do be like that.
Who was it, Colin?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Like the Hedgehog, damn it. See, if I just use the correct logic thinking that it's for Ultimate Hero, and he's the only one in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, therefore it's Sonic. I just didn't think hard enough.
It's really weird. They have Game of the Year for all the different platforms, and then they also have Ultimate Game of the Year. So I guess I'll like hold off on that and get to these other categories. Most wanted game for 2005.
Resident Evil 4.
The nominees were Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater.
Uh-oh.
Resident Evil 4.
Uh-huh.
And The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess.
Probably.
It was Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like after that reveal trailer, how could it not be?
Most wanted game for Christmas. The nominees were Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Half-Life 2, and Halo 2.
That's a toss-up.
Go with Half-Life.
Watch it be GTA.
It was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Why don't we do an actual sort of game show? Like, let's throw this together. Let's do it, man.
Yeah, like a little like actual like trivia thing.
Yeah.
I feel like people would not get this because it would just be like, what was the scoop of the year in 1997? Like no one would.
Well,
fucking...
no, we don't need. It's not just going to be that. We'll have actual gaming questions. Like we should do like an entire thing.
Oh, that would be really awesome if there like we did a
Yeah.
Jeopardy thing and the category was gaming scoops and it was like what was the gaming scoop of Hall of Fame Industry Personality of the Year went to Warren Spector. Wait, what the fuck? There's another wait, okay. So you have PS2 Game of the Year, GameCube Game of the Year, Handheld Game of the Year, Xbox Game of the Year, PC Game of the Year, Online Game of the Year, and then you have Game of the Year... No. Unsung Hero Game of the Year, Editor's Award, Game of the Year, Editor's Award, and then Ultimate Game of the Year. That's
a lot of games of the
That's a
year.
lot of games of the year, yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Well, it was the early 2000s. There was a lot of participation trophies being handed out.
Okay. Let's get to some of these other categories. Publisher of the Year.
Uh-oh.
The nominees are Ubisoft, THQ,
No.
and Electronic Arts.
Fuck. Trying to think what was big in Electronic Arts.
It was Electronic Arts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retailer of the Year.
Uh-oh.
The nominees are Game, Play.com, and Amazon.co.uk.
Game.
Probably.
It was Amazon.co.uk.
What? Shut
This
up.
is the beginning of the end, guys.
For Hardware of the Year, the nominees are... This one's so stupid. The Game Boy Advance SP.
Uh-huh.
The Creative Labs GigaWorks S750,
Well, we can stop with that one.
which I'm pretty sure is like okay, it's a speaker system. And the Game Boy Advance wireless adapter.
What?
I like how they have like a console and then just like a fucking set of speakers and like a cable.
I'm gonna go with the console. I could be wrong.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
You're right.
Although
It's the Game Boy Advance SP. It's so stupid.
Oh,
It's so
geez.
dumb. All right, now we get to the actual like meat and potatoes, the games of the year. Online Game of the Year. The nominees are Burnout 3 Takedown, Counter-Strike Condition Zero, and Battlefield Vietnam.
Counter-Strike.
I'd give it to Counter-Strike.
It's Battlefield Vietnam.
Not
Not a lot of people like Condition Zero.
All right, so I guess we both lost points for that one.
Yep. PC
Who's winning?
Game of the Year. PC Game of the Year. Very curiously, Half-Life 2 was not nominated for PC Game of the Year. Anyways, the nominees are Far Cry, Doom 3, and X2 The Threat.
I'm gonna say Doom 3. As weird as that sounds now.
I'd probably give it to Far Cry.
It was Doom 3.
It was an impressive looking game, man.
Xbox Game of the Year. Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow.
Probably.
Grand Theft Auto Double Pack. That's cheating. That's just 3 in Vice City. That's fucking cheating.
That's awesome. That is for Game of the Year. We re-released a double pack.
And Fable.
Um,
I'm gonna give it to the double pack.
I'm gonna give it to Fable, even though I feel like it's the Splinter Cell game.
It-
I
it-
want it to be Fable.
It was Fable.
Okay, good.
Yeah, people really liked Fable when it came out. So.
Handheld game of the year.
Uh-oh.
Metroid Zero Mission,
Uh-huh.
Sonic Advance 3,
Uh-huh.
and Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Uh-huh.
I'd give it to Metroid.
I want to say Metroid, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's Mario.
Sonic Advance 3.
That was like the thought in the back of my head. Is like, we said the other two, so it's gonna be Sonic again.
That's why he won.
For Sonic when he comes up.
That's why he won Ultimate Gaming Hero. It's for Sonic Advance 3.
For Advance 3.
GameCube Game of the Year. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Uh-huh.
Mario Kart Double Dash. And Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes.
It's gonna be Twin Snakes, isn't it? I'm gonna go with Mario.
I want to give it to Double Dash, but I wouldn't doubt Twin Snake.
It was Double Dash.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
PlayStation 2 Game of the Year. Spider-Man 2.
If I hear Devil May Cry 2,
Burnout 3 Takedown. And Pro Evolution Soccer 3.
It is British, so we gotta keep that in mind.
And Spider-Man 2 was on there?
Yep.
I'm going with the soccer game.
How much do they hate New Yorkers in this instance?
I don't know.
That could easily sway the opinion, Colin.
Brian, there's 3 games. Pick one.
I pick that one.
It was Burnout 3 Takedown.
Called it.
How fucked up would it be if it was actually Pro Evolution Soccer? Like, the PS2 has so many good fucking games on it, and like all the other, like, Xbox has Fable, GameCube has Double Dash, PC has Doom 3, the PS2 is a soccer game.
It's a real good soccer game.
Yeah.
This awful game to be playing where it's like, if you get it wrong, take a shot.
Unsung Hero Game of the Year. So I guess just like underrated game, which is a very nuanced category. We have Mashed, which is a racing game. It's like a Twisted Metal clone. The Suffering, and The Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay.
Dude, The Chronicles of Riddick. That's actually a really good game on Xbox. It sounds weird because it's a Chronicles of Riddick game.
I'm not gonna
I'm
not gonna like do the funny like haha I'm gonna drag this out. Chronicles of Riddick won because it's like the best one there. It's so not shocking. Game. Yeah, it's a great game. Now we go to Game of the Year, Editors Award. The nominations are The Legend of Zelda: Four Swords.
Uh-huh.
Joint Operations Typhoon Rising.
Even better.
Pro Evolution Soccer 4.
Pro Evolution Soccer is going to win one of these, so I'm throwing my lot in there.
By the way, I just want to mention that apparently, I guess, Pro Evolution Soccer 3 and 4 released in the same year. So that's fun. What do you think, Brian?
Too hard. I can't call it.
It's Pro Evolution Soccer 4.
Yes! They were just sneaking it into other categories because one of the editors really wanted it to win something. That's probably why they invented this category.
Ultimate Game of the Year of 2004. Fable, Doom 3, or Pro Evolution Soccer 4.
God, I'm going to say Fable, but my heart is telling me probably Evolution.
I'm going with Pro Evolution.
It was Doom 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's a spicy one. That's a that's a spicy award show.
Oof. Game of the Year 2004. I'm gonna see.
Because these were held in November, like early November, so I assume that's why. Because scrolling down, you go to 2005, and that's where you see like Halo 2 and Half-Life 2, because they were released like, late in the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, the 2005 one, it doesn't. Wait, what? Okay, so this one doesn't have nominees, but there's a few of these that I have to read off because they're a little questionable. Soundtrack of the Year, Sonic Rush.
Sure, that is a good soundtrack.
Is that it? Did it win?
No, it did. No, it did. There's no nominees. There's no nominees listed. I'm just reading these off. This one's really curious. So, like, Resident Evil 4 won GameCube Game of the Year, and it also won Editor's Game of the Year.
Yeah.
The winner of One to Watch for 2006 is Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
In 2006? Were they talking about RE5 as soon as RE4 was out?
I believe so. I believe there was already, like, footage, or, like, I think they had a demo of, like, Chris already in Africa.
Wait, what the fuck? Okay, so soundtrack of the year went to Sonic Rush, but best game soundtrack of the year went to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
It's because the music in Sonic Rush transcends video game music.
Just best album of the year, Sonic Rush. Resident Evil 4 won. It won 3 categories. It won GameCube Game of the Year and Editor's Game of the Year, but it also won Best Film-Based Game of 2005. What the fuck does that mean?
They said it was Kino before it was popular? I don't fucking know.
Best Film-Based Game of the Year. Like, I don't... PlayStation 2 Game of the Year, GTA San Andreas, shocker. Xbox, Halo 2, PC game, Half-Life 2. Yeah, that's what I would assume it means, a cinematic type game, but that's just, like, very weird. Handheld Game of the Year was Mario 64 DS.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Publisher of the Year was Nintendo.
Hell yeah.
Gaming Innovation of the Year was the PSP.
Kinda.
I don't see. I'm not gonna argue with that. One to watch for Christmas was The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. That must have stung when it got released a year later.
Yep.
Unsung Hero of the Year, Fahrenheit by Quantic Dream. Quantic Dream.
Hell yeah. Hi, Salem.
It's just, man.
That was quite a journey.
It is. These are so fucking weird, dude. These are really weird. The one for 2007, the One to Watch award for 2007 is the PlayStation 3. Like, what? Like, yeah, it's kind of shit now, but watch out for it next year. It might actually have games. The Innovation Award went to Xbox Live Marketplace. Alright, I can see that. Oh, I forgot. There also was a award for Girl's Choice for 2005. Sims 2. Sims 2.
Oh, Sims 2. Sims 2. So that's a game for girls that girls play, and because girls don't have, the same synaptic responses as male gamers. Everyone knows testosterone directly
You need to
affects
really
how
shut the
well
fuck up.
you play video games.
The All-Nighter Award went to Pro Evolution Soccer 5.
That probably should have been the girls' game of the year too.
Took them 2 years to make a 5, but they had 3 and 4 out in 1 year.
Well, they were tired. They got 2 games out in 1 year. Give them a break, okay?
I really wish these had like all the nominees on. I want to keep doing this, but it's really I
Yeah,
can't.
it seems really, and it seems like so random. Like, is a stupid girls category in multiple years, or is it just something they did 1 year?
That's a good question. Let's find out. Girls' Choice was in 2005, and then they brought it back for 2006, where Nintendogs won. Oh my god, they brought it back in 2007, and the winner was Guitar Hero 2.
What a girl game for girls.
And then they stopped doing it.
Probably because they realized it was outdated and
Yeah,
sexist.
a little fucked up, yeah.
Yeah, even in the mid 2000s. Ladies can't get enough of Pro Evolution, Nitro Duda. You're correct. But then again, who among us can get enough Pro Evolution Soccer? Not I.
They also like the Innovation of the Year award seems to like go away and come back, because in 2007 it went to the Wii, and then there wasn't one in 2008 or 2009 or 2010, but then it came back in 2011 for the 3DS, and then it went away again.
Everything is the Scoop of the Year still there? Like,
No, it's not. It was just that 1 year had Scoop of the Year.
I mean, I don't take any game awards seriously, but I feel like out of all of the game awards, which are just basically the 2 of them, I take this.
Oh, that one's unfortunate. Oh no. Oh god, the 2013 awards are so sad. The Lifetime Achievement Award went to Ken Levine for BioShock Infinite. That one's rough. Innovation. Oh wait, Innovation of the Year came back in 2013. Guess what it was for?
Which year?
2013.
The 3DS. I don't know.
No, they already gave it to the 3DS in the 2011.
Oh,
think about it. What hardware launched around that time?
The Wii U, no. PS4? What? This is
That-
2013, right?
That's right, the Oculus Rift.
What?
Oh, that is a
Yeah,
hell of a launch. Yeah.
Is it really that old?
it was the Kickstarter, the dev kit ones. Remember that?
Oh,
The first generation dev kits, those came out in like 2013.
Okay.
By the way, they had best multiplayer that went to
Very
what?
interesting.
Best multiplayer went to Payday 2, and then best gaming moment went to The Definition of Insanity from Far Cry 3.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wasn't that in the giraffe?
Oh my god! In 2014, Game of the Year went to Dark Souls 2.
That's not the worst choice. What else came out 2014?
Well, the worst choice is Dragon Age Inquisition, which is... Oh, they also... In 2015, they brought back Game of the Year awards for all of like the different platforms. They stopped doing it like several years earlier.
Did they bring back the editor award? Because that's my favorite.
No, they didn't, but they did give Iwata a lifetime achievement. Except by
What
that
was that?
point he was dead, so it was just like a posthumous thing.
Yeah.
That's very sad. Innovation. Oh, what? Oh no! Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, so they brought back Innovation of the Year for 2014 and 2015. Guess what it was in 2014?
Um.
What's that little thing? The Ouya. I don't know.
Well, would the Wii U come out in 2014?
It came out in 2012.
Okay, sorry.
But you have to remember that, like, with some of these awards, if they were released too late into the year, they lap into the next year.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
2013 stuff counts too.
Okay.
Really think about it. Really think about what innovation of the year 2014 was.
There's no way it was. No, because that would have been 2012 or 2013, and this is 14.
What happened in 2014? Just Gamergate, right? That's all. That was the only.
I think that was a year after.
I was gonna say
But yeah,
like
I don't-
Vita, but that was like 2012, wasn't it?
Yep, it was.
Is it gonna be like a guitar or a board or something stupid like that?
Okay,
So-
are you guys stumped? Do you really want to know?
Someone said Amiibo. What is it?
Oculus Rift Dev Kit 2.
I hate you. I hate you so
The
much.
second fucking dev kit for the Oculus Rift.
That's stupid.
All
You
right.
left us hanging for so long on that. one, man.
Yeah. but all right. No joking. This one's kind of cool. Innovation of the year 2015.
Some sort of pro
Ouya
evolution.
again. I don't know.
Ouya again.
I forget when the Ouya happened.
I think the Ouya was like 2014. I'm pretty sure the I think the Kickstarter was in 2013, but the actual thing came out in like 2014.
Ooh, River said PSVR. Probably not. I'm gonna go with yet another version of the Oculus Rift.
What about you, Brian?
Fucking, I don't know. Shoot my dick off. Hit me.
This, oh my god, Grand Theft Auto 5 first person mode.
What?
I'm gonna like. These are getting worse and worse.
It literally says first person mode in Grand Theft Auto 5.
You're gonna like hit me with Smash Brothers for 3DS greatest innovation, fucking Smash Run, and I'm gonna have no choice but to believe it.
I believe it. Yeah.
There's gonna be one of these is gonna be like greatest innovation, Nintendo 2DS, no 3D.
So they've only done innovation of the year one more time since then. In 2016. What do you think it was?
2016.
2016, big year. The PlayStation Pro came out. The PS4
Yeah, I know.
Pro, PSVR came out. The One X was released.
I'm gonna go with Oculus Rift.
What else? What else came out in 2016 hardware wise? There's a lot. Innovation of the year 2016. Pokemon Go.
I mean,
That's fair.
yeah,
I mean,
that's fair.
Yeah.
I was expecting something ridiculous. I'm like, as long as it wasn't Pokemon first person mode, I'm fine.
How do you donate? You just you scroll down to below the stream, and there should be a link down there. But I can also post a direct link to the organizer's website in the chat, which I'm gonna do right now, right there. But yeah, that's the last time that Innovation of the Year was a part of the Golden Joysticks.
Because, as we all know, innovation.
Man, we really
Dead.
spent a lot of time talking about this, but honestly, this shit was really funny. It's so fascinating.
I mean, this is the cutting edge research and expose you expect from Source Gaming. We're just giving people a little taste.
What do you think won Mobile Game of the Year for 2019?
Fortnite.
Brian.
I don't know what else came out in 2019 other than
It doesn't have to come out. It just has to be on mobile. Just say anything.
just anything on mobile.
Yeah.
Mario Run. I don't know.
BTS World.
BTS. Oh my god.
Nice.
Fucking tell Nam June I'm coming to his house tonight. we're gonna fucking celebrate.
Yeah, we're getting a party. I only party with winners.
See, Golden Joysticks got it right last year. Their ultimate game of the year was Resident Evil 2, which I fully agree with.
Are there any other award shows that you guys want to know about?
Oh wait, whoa, okay. I did not know about this. For 2020, the one that just happened like 3 days ago, they had Best Gaming Hardware. 2020, PS5 came out, Xbox Series X came out, Series S came out, the discless PS5 came out, the Animal Crossing Switch came out. What do you think won Best Gaming Hardware?
Stadia.
The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080. just a fucking graphics card. Oh shit! Slashy donated $10. And that brings us to 100. We're 1/5 of the way to our goal. Holy hell. Game Assassins. That's nuts.
Well, we got to try to get it all now, because once we're off, once the talent's gone, I guess you'll come back eventually.
Yeah. Actually, it is really weird that, like, Innovation of the Year went away as soon as, like, the actual VR headsets started releasing, like, to the public. Like, the final Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive and, like, Valve Index and all that.
Well, it's no longer innovative. Now it's just a product. Just something you can buy in a store.
Wait, I just realized something. They didn't, like, they didn't have, like, innovation for, like, 2009 or 2010, which means, Kinect and... the Kinect and PlayStation Move got snubbed hard. Holy shit. There...
Actually. Anyway, sorry.
I don't know how... Okay. I feel like some of these have, like... They really need context to make any sense, like the Scoop of the Year one. But in 2011, there was an award for Outstanding Contribution. What do you think won Outstanding Contribution of 2011?
Wii Motion Plus. I don't know. Skyward Sword? What came out 2011?
2011. I think 2011 was the first time Elder Scrolls Skyrim came out, which is very funny.
But first off, let's discuss this. What the fuck does outstanding contribution even mean? Because it doesn't even say of the year. It just says outstanding contribution. So I just assume
are we talking about a game or a developer, a person, a janitor? What are we talking about?
See, without the runner-ups, I don't know, which makes it even funnier. Because the winner is Sonic the Hedgehog, like the franchise.
Okay, listen, like these awards are a little Sonic focused.
Yeah, they're a little Sonic friendly. Wait. Oh, okay. Again, without context, it's really okay. In 2010, they had a category called Action Adventure Game of the Year in association with Nuts.
Uh-huh.
That's the full name of the category. And
do we have all of the runner-ups on that one too, or
no, we don't. It's just the winner, and the winner was Assassin's Creed 2. But apparently, Nuts is just like a men's magazine. But it's like
it's a men's magazine called Nuts.
Yeah, but it's really weird because it's the in 2010. It's the only category to be sponsored by something. In fact, scrolling through all of these award shows, it's the only fucking time a category has been sponsored by something. So like what?
I don't know. Listen, when Nuts Magazine comes to you with an offer, you don't say no.
What do you think won outstanding contribution in 2012?
I would say Nuts Magazine.
It was FIFA.
That's got to be like a lifetime achievement for a series type of award.
So I scrolled down further, and they also have a more clear outstanding contribution to the UK games industry, which is a lot more descriptive.
Okay.
And the winner is Debbie Bestwick.
What?
Debbie Bestwick is a hell of a game.
Who is she is best known for working for British game developer Team 17, who has made games like Worms.
She seems to have
and
a
The
fairly
Escapists.
distinguished career. Yeah. Way to go, Debbie Bestwick. I'm ashamed I don't know much of your work.
Very cool.
Sure.
Very cool. Very awesome. Yeah, what a fucking weird award show. Let's go back to the ones from the 80s. Those are way more fun. There's
87's a good year. 87 would be a,
there's a well, I already spoiled the 87 one, or maybe you guys just don't remember already.
Probably. Yeah, but I mean,
I feel like I'm going to say it and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, it was that."
Well, no. I was going to say, so the ones for the 80s, do they have nominees or no?
They do.
Okay.
Oh, this one's interesting. In 88-89, they did winners for both 8-bit and 16-bit. And they did it for 89-1990 as well. Oh, and 90-91. That's kind of cool. Doing it, like, per generation? That's kind of neato.
Instead of by console?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so, what was I looking at? 87. This is 87-88. Programmer of the Year went to John Rittman, who,
is a programmer.
Yeah, he's a programmer. Arcade Style Game of the Year. The nominees are Renegade, Bubble Bobble, and Outrun.
Oh, dude, that's tough. I'm gonna go with Bubble Bobble. But see, when they say, do they mean like something that's in an arcade, but arcade style? Do they mean a port? I don't even know what that means.
I feel like these are very early on. These are all very computer oriented awards.
Yeah. And I don't. Yeah. I'm thinking Outrun. But you know what? I'm gonna say Bubble Bobble though. Those are all good games. So.
It was Outrun.
Yeah, I was thinking Outrun seemed like something that people would vote for more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was more. Yeah.
Strategy Game of the Year. You have Defender of the Crown, which is a classic if you haven't played it. Vulcan and Annals of Rome.
I'm not really too familiar with any of these games. I'm gonna go with Annals of Rome though.
It is Vulcan.
Okay.
Adventure Game of the Year. The nominees are Night Orc, Shadows of Mordor, and The Guild of Thieves.
Shadows of Mordor.
It was The Guild of Thieves.
Ah.
Best Original Game of the Year. Whizball, Nebulous, and Driller.
I'm gonna go with Whizball because Whizball is an insane freaking game.
It was Nebulous.
See, the problem is too is that these are British awards.
Yeah, these are super British home computer awards. We're totally out of it.
It's all like Commodore 64 and ZX Spectrum and stuff that I'm not as familiar with as I am with the NES and Master System.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's go.
Software House of the Year. Such a good name, Software House. Ocean Software, Elite Systems, and US Gold.
Ocean Software.
It was US Gold.
Huh. Thought this was a British award.
It is. U.S. Gold is actually a British. It's a British company.
Yeah, I like houses. It's a little Shakespearean and but still fun. You know, like there's frat houses. It's nice.
Game of the
dig it.
year. The nominees are Outrun, The Last Ninja, and Renegade.
I go with The Last Ninja.
Brian.
I would stick by Outrun.
Yeah, it's Outrun.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna. Have you ever played The Last Ninja?
Yeah, it's. I think isn't that on Switch? Yeah, it is. I think it is. No, I'm thinking of a different game.
Thinking of Katana's here.
No. There's another like super old like ZX Spectrum.
You know, this isn't that old. This is like isometric. If it's a game I'm thinking of, like a Commodore 64 game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's actually a pretty fun game. Like, and it's kind of cool because I feel like with games on PC, you saw, and especially Western developed games, you saw them do more things like this. I feel like everything during this generation that was on Japanese consoles, being the, Mega Drive and the Mega Drive, the Master System and Famicom NES, were all side scrollers. But they, like, for computer, they definitely were trying all sorts of wacky shit.
Yeah. Oh man.
Anyways,
that's that's 1987-88. I guess we'll move on to let's skip a bit. Let's go to like there's like what the fuck? For 92-93 they only have 2 categories, Game of the Year and Fighting Game of the Year. Guess what got Fighting Game of the Year for 92-93?
Street Fighter 2.
No, Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
Guess what got Game of the Year?
Mortal Kombat.
Street Fighter 2.
That's a way to do it, I guess. I always find it interesting that when award shows do that, when you can tell they didn't want to give
They didn't want to give it away
award to the Game of Year. Yeah. So they do stuff like that. Yeah.
But it's like it's so fucking weird for the Game of the Year to not win the genre that it's nominated for. And apparently this year it was the only 2 categories. Should have been an easy win for both. Can't believe it.
Probably. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I'm not. I think I'm done looking at these.
You're done with that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's too much.
It's time to move on for the next 20 minutes.
It's too. Oh wait, hang on. In 2003, PS2 Game of the Year, the nominees are GTA Vice City, iToy Play, and Pro Evolution Soccer 2.
Vice City.
It was Vice City.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was the last Grand
Wait,
Theft Auto
hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. What? That's a little bullshit. Okay. So remember how in 2004 the winner of Hardware of the Year was the Game Boy Advance SP?
Yeah.
The nominee
Bob, that speaker.
Okay, so for 2003 the nominees were the iToy, Xbox Live, and the Game Boy Advance SP.
Game Boy Advance SP repeat.
And the Game Boy Advance SP won. It won Hardware of the Year 2 years in a row. How does that happen?
Xbox Live is a service, not so first of all, it got nominated and then it got disqualified.
How does it get nominated? How does it get nominated 2 years in a row? What the fuck?
It was that good, Colin.
It's because the Wikipedia article doesn't tell you that it's the edition that has like the Triforce on it.
It's the tribal tattoo one.
Oh yeah,
you know the one, yeah. Oh my god.
Innovation of the Year, Game Boy Advance with tribal tattoo.
Ultimate Gaming Hero, Sonic the Hedgehog. I still can't get over that. And like outstanding contribution, Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh.
British thing. Maybe Sonic the Hedgehog means something different.
Yeah,
in the
maybe
UK.
Sonic is just huge in Europe. They just love that hedgehog over there. Maybe that's why that's the Sonic movie made so much money this year. It's because it's just people in Europe were really stoked.
Oh man, the Oscars are gonna be something this year.
Well,
They're
didn't
gonna
they
be
already
something.
say they're not going to do the Oscars this year?
Oh, did they? I have not been keeping
They're
up.
really out here trying to snub Sonic.
Sure.
I think it's interesting the streaming strategies, the everything that's going on now that Wonder Woman is going straight to streaming.
It's so fantastic. Holy crap. And yeah, handheld game of the year going to Sonic Advance 3. We didn't even talk about the nominees of the Game Awards. We just started railing on the Golden Joystick Awards for like 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the Game Awards. Okay, and I never even got to my point, which
Yeah,
is we
they
were
were
talking about last year for the but now that we know it's a joke, it doesn't even really matter. But the Software House of the Year, or I guess Developer of the Year last year.
Yeah, it was Naughty Dog, yeah.
With Naughty Dog, and I'm like, okay, it's one thing to give Game of the Year to Last of Us 2, which I'm not going to get too into it. I'm not a huge fan of the series, but it's a well-polished series. People like it a lot. Whatever, Game of the Year. But you don't give, like, Studio of the Year to the studio that got the most backlash from all of this crunch nonsense. It's ridiculous.
Remember that, like, half of that game got leaked online because of the the working conditions of Naughty Dog being so bad that an employee, or at least someone very close to an employee, felt the need to leak like half of the game in an early state.
I believe what it was is someone actually found an exploit within one of the other Uncharted games that gave them like entry to their servers. And
That's even fucking weirder.
That's at least what I heard afterwards. Like, yeah, there was just some exploit, and that's how he got it. Like, it was no one who worked at Naughty Dog.
All you need to know is that Alex got screwed. Absolutely, Alex should have got nominated for Game of the Year. It's bullshit.
Yeah, but let's talk, I guess, about the Game Awards real quick. You know, for as much time as we have left, because why not?
Yeah.
Let's hit up the major ones.
We got about like 18 minutes left.
I thought it was weird that the Xenoblade remake didn't come up for RPG of the Year.
Did they get they put in like Persona 5 Royal, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which a lot of people have said is like probably exceedingly fucked. Like everyone has said like it seems like they really just don't like Xenoblade at the Game Awards for some reason.
I agree, because this isn't the first time that's happened. And it's like I wouldn't expect Xenoblade to win, but I would have expected a nomination. Then it's just odd.
They're too afraid of that power.
They don't want to legitimize it. They don't want to give it the respect it deserves. Put some respect on that name.
I mean, I think otherwise, I'm not like the nominees aren't too offensive to me. Like I know the big LOL XD is that like, oh, why did The Last of Us Part 2 get nominated? I'm not a fan of The Last of Us, like just like either game, but I get it. I understand why it got nominated so many times. It's really hard to argue against it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Like I think it's fine. Although when they say best art direction, I feel like that's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, totally.
Because it's the same art direction from the first Last of Us and from Naughty Dog in general. It's their style. You look at that, you look at something like Hades and Ori, and of course they get a nod because they're stylized in a certain way. But I think like Final Fantasy VII Remake has much better art direction. Like it's unique and visually interesting in a way that The Last of Us Part 2 just isn't. I'm just like scrolling through best score in music. That's another one The Last of Us Part 2 has where I'm like, Last of Us Part 2, so I don't know. But.
As I said before, my only thing is just Alex getting snubbed for Game of the Year because it got nominated for like basically everything else it could have been nominated for, but it's the one game that actually feels like like a new innovative experience because it's a fucking VR game.
I like how the Game Awards does that thing where it throws like a bone out to indie games for
yeah,
like
it
never expect it to win.
It has like the one indie hire just to like, hey, look, we care.
Yeah, like how they did it with Celeste and Hades, and we're like, yeah, okay.
It's really funny because the Game of the Year nominees are exactly what I expected them to be. The only difference being they swapped out Alex for Hades. Which I should have expected, like, Hades to be on there, or just, like, some indie game, but I'm surprised, like, Alex... I mean, like, obviously, I don't think they were, like, trading certain games out for others, because that's not how these things work, but, like, I find it weird that Alex isn't on here, but, like, Doom Eternal stayed. Because I love Doom. Like, Doom is my favorite game of all time. I love that franchise. I love Doom Eternal, but that's just, like... a good boomer shooter. Like, that's not really a game of the year.
Not only that, but if you look at all of these games, the one that really had the least impact, like it just came and went, was
was Doom.
Right, like Final Fantasy VII had. I mean, there were a lot of people streaming it. It made a lot of news, good and bad. Last of Us Part 2 was a big part of discourse for a long time. You see Hades all the time. Ghost of Tsushima, not as much as the other ones, but is in the conversation a lot, and is apparently just a good game. And Animal Crossing, which some people are like, haha, Animal Crossing. Out of all of these games, definitely had the biggest cultural impact and controlled the conversation for the largest amount of time. I don't know why you vote for a game of the year, like what the criteria is, what makes a game of the year. But that one, like, definitely, like, you felt it. Doom, just kind of came and went. I have it. I haven't even played it yet. It's downloaded on my Xbox right now.
Ooh.
It's coming up. It's coming up. It's on the closer part of my backlog. So I almost picked up Ghost of Tsushima also a couple days ago because they were doing like random early Black.
See, I think Ghost of Tsushima is going to win. It's like the safest option of the bunch.
It's the most
7 though.
I don't know, because Final Fantasy VII still is a remake, and it still had some controversy compared to Ghost of Tsushima. Like, Ghost of Tsushima is like, everybody's like, yeah, it's pretty good. Some people didn't like it, but it wasn't. But it was just generally positively received by everyone.
I think from most likely to least likely, it's Ghost of Tsushima, and then Animal Crossing, and then Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then Last of Us Part 2, and then Hades, and then Doom Eternal.
Yeah, but I wouldn't doubt any of I wouldn't doubt Last of Us Part 2, Final Fantasy Remake, Animal Crossing, or Ghost of Tsushima. I think depending on how they want to go,
yeah,
I could see any of those make it.
I just think Ghosts and Animal Crossing have a slightly higher chance. I mean, Animal Crossing I think is like just based on like cultural impact alone. And also, because, I don't know, like, the Game Awards just does weird shit sometimes. Remember that fucking Sekiro won last year. Remember? Did you... Okay,
what if we're just going on a string of samurai-inspired Game of the Year? It just keeps going now.
Yeah, exactly. Sekiro opened the door.
Oof. Maybe they don't want to repeat with that. Maybe they'll go with...
Wait, hang on.
Because they don't want to be too samurai heavy.
Hang on. I don't think cultural impact really matters when Dragon Age Inquisition won in 2014. Fair, but then you say an Overwatch in 2016. Cultural impact is the whole reason Overwatch won, because like it's like everyone fucking played that game at launch.
Yeah, Overwatch... Two things about Overwatch. Number one, it opened the door to to hero and team-based shooters. I know there's obviously been others before it, but it's the one that just like kind of like made it a fad. Ooh, and people still love those types of games. And two, it was just huge, man. It was like there was a point of time where everyone played Overwatch. Like we kind of downplay it now, but it was a big deal.
Yeah.
sad.
I guess we should.
I don't really know what the criteria are. That's the thing. It's like when you're trying to, because they're not real game award. I mean, they're not real like award shows. Like once again, something like the Oscars, where you can kind of see how the Academy votes after years, and you get an inkling of why this and not that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like for games, I don't even know what the criteria are. So it's very difficult to really to figure it out. Best indie game. Hey, look, Hades again. Carrion. I feel like Fall Guys will probably win that one. Yeah, Among Us, it came out 2 years ago, and people have been getting on their case about that too, but who cares?
Yeah, I don't know.
Its impact happened now.
It's very odd. I guess we should start wrapping up, because I gotta get ready for my my next segment.
Sure.
Oh boy. So, yeah, thanks for joining us for Source Tonight. That was a real hoot and a holler, gang. Am I right, gentlemen?
Listen, our next Source Tonight's going to be better. We're going to have some intro music.
We'll have a whole ass band. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, we'll have.
Well, this is good. It'll be great.
It'll be great. It'll be amazing. You will clap. You will stand up and clap the entire time. Your hands are going to really hurt at the end.
Somebody donate like $5 so that we can say we got 105. And,
yeah, go do that.
At the bar. Yeah.
But yeah, coming up next is Top Corgi and I, and we're going to be playing Wolfenstein Youngblood for the Nintendo Switch, because that's something we've been wanting to do on stream for a while, and yeah, we're going to do that. So what?
Crash.
Yeah, well, they fixed that. Actually, it was very weird. There was like a patch that was released like 2 days ago. No patch notes though, just a random update. Very strange, but
Alright.
yeah, we're gonna be doing that soon. I'm trying to think of how I will switch over to the next segment. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll stop streaming for a hot minute, and then just like restart the broadcast. So if you are watching and you want to watch the next segment, you are probably gonna have to refresh the Twitch page in the next few minutes. So just a heads up now. But otherwise, yeah. Cool gamer times. Either way, stick around, because we got a lot of really fun stuff coming up. We have the schedule
right after this break.
Yeah, right after this break. If you go to our Twitter, we have a schedule up of the following events. So it's Corgi and I playing Wolfenstein Youngblood. That's for the next 2 hours. After that, Phantom Z2 will be doing some drawing. That'll be fun. At 2 a.m., I will be coming back, except I will be with Nantenjex, and we'll be playing the multiplayer component of the game Geist, and then we'll be playing a bit of Rogue Company after that. And then Nantenjex...
Kelly will join us from the San Diego Zoo with a baby panda.
Hell yeah! And then Nantenjex will all the Brits will pick it up from there with Nantenjex and Nintendon, and they're gonna do Age of Calamity, and they're gonna have a little Pokemon tournament and Mario Party and Smash Ultimate and Jackbox, and then Matt's gonna do his Zelda thing with Super Bunny Hop, and then Cody is just gonna play a bunch of random games. I actually really want to tune into him playing Takeshi's Challenge. That should be really goofy and fun and nutty. But yeah, I'm going to restart the stream now, put us back into a countdown, and I will see you gamers on the flip side. So see you in a bit. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.